Yes, bro.
Hare Krishna. So, the important part of this section, especially the shloka, what we need to understand is the problem statement should be understood very clearly. So, this is very important. Once we understand the problem statement, then we'll be able to uh, go for a solution. To the degree we understand the problem, to the degree we will be able to solve the problem. So this is the first thing to be noticed. What is that problem statement? People don't have the problem statement only. They just live without knowing what is problem, what is the solution, what is the purpose of life. This is the greatest disadvantage of the modern times. In previous ages, people had the problem statement very clear. Now people are covered from the problem. They don't make it as a look like a problem. Everything is hidden properly under the carpet. This is the greatest disadvantage of this Kali Yuga. Like here, sukhaya karmani karoti loko nathai sukhamba anyat uparhamba. So vindeti bhuyas tatayeva dukkham yadartha yuktam bhagavan pade. So sukhaya karmani, everybody is trying for happiness. The problem is they they are not given the problem statement, especially now because of this media and everything, entertainment, social media. Everybody is showing only the brighter side. Some people here and there they show, but it is only a distraction. Mind should be calm to understand the problem, but now mind is so much disturbed, so much it is agitated, and so much bombardment is happening to it. There is, and we have this videos of shorts. Previously, at least big videos people were able to sit and see. Now people cannot see big videos. If they see the time, it is 20 minutes video, 30 minutes video, 2 hours video, nobody will even open it. They just need seconds. Why shorts are very famous now? Because minds of people are so disturbed. They can just handle for few seconds. After that, their mind is somewhere else. In that state, to identify that there is some problem is so difficult. First, we need to calm ourselves. So sometimes, no, if we are very cool and very calm and we are nicely chanting the holy name, suddenly we start getting thoughts about future. What will happen to me? What will happen to the people whom I am connected to, whom I am attached to? Immediately we start thinking about it, and some fear comes. My God, what will happen to me? That is the time people, that awakening time comes. But again it is covered with so many hustle bustle of this, the the time. And not only that, so much distractions. We need to calm and cool ourselves. Then we understand, oh, sukhaya karmani karotu loko athai sukham va nyat uparham. So you are trying for happiness, but it is not working. It does not work. Why it does not work? We have to know answer for it. But before that, we need to at least know that it does not work. Now what is told is, you work hard, it will work. You work hard, it will work. And that is, and now that is what is shown. Like say nowadays in social media, so much is about Ambani's son's pre-wedding, not even his marriage. So much is going on. Now what is Maya does, Maya takes some specimens, she keeps in the top, and they are like the advertisement of Maya. Maya shows, see, he worked hard and he became like this. He worked hard and became like this. That means what? You also start working like this, and you will also become like him. So they are the agents of Maya who are kept in that position to make everybody in this material world entangled. But this is the purpose of Maya there. So even though Sukhaya Karmani Karot Log, everybody is trying for happiness, but unfortunately, it won't. They, everyone in this world engage in fruitive activity to attain happiness, but no one finds neither satiation nor the mitigation of distress. This is not possible. Maya has some people, she keeps them in that situation. She will show some very person at the age of 35 suddenly started a company and became the top person in the world. She also shows some film actors, some film actresses, and some business people. Every area, Maya takes some specimens and keeps on the top, and they are sufficient to make other people work and remain in this material world. Not only that, also, uh, also the problem is they don't see what happened to them afterwards. Say what happened to the top people who are in 80s, what happened to the top people in 90s? What happened to top people in 20s? That people don't see. People only see now the present because that is what is shown. This is how Maya traps everybody. Everybody is royally cheated. That's what is here asked. So now we just have to awaken to the question. To the degree we are serious about the question, to the degree we go for an answer. People say, "Oh, I already know it." Then we are not interested to know the answer only, and nobody is interested in answer about it. Not that people don't know, but they don't understand this. Sukhaya karmani, everybody is trying, but there is no satiation, no mitigation of distress. But why people are still continuing? That is how my, especially for now, my its job is quite easy. She has few agents, few philosophies, like if you take Darwin or Marx philosophy, Sigmund Freud, these are the good agents of Kali. They have created such philosophy, Darwin's philosophy. Everything is coming from chemical reaction. You are from amoeba, and after that from monkeys you became like this. And then we have Karl Marx, who said, "Arey, this God is opium for masses." No God only, just everything is state. And we have Sigmund Freud is about psychoanalysis. It's all mental state. You just have to think like that and you will become. It's all mental. It's nothing to do with any lord or. So all these are the agents of Kali who are very, very powerful and who have propagated such very wonderful nonsense philosophies. That is, so here also people are caught up with these such philosophies. People are entangled. So you just have to grow up in your corporate ladder, just become Bill Gates or whatever, Steve Jobs or something. Like this is, they are like the agents of Maya. They are kept there, and people are both. Now people need to understand this, the problem statement very clearly. And next shloka is also the same, very nice shloka. Janasya Krishna Vimukasya Dhaivad Adharmashilasya Sudukkitasya Anugrahaya Charanti Nunam Bhutani Vyani Janardanasya. So this is also great. Philanthropic souls travel all over the world on behalf of Supreme Personality to show compassion to the fallen souls. This is who are averse to the sense of subordination to the Lord. This we discussed. Why we are not able to see the Lord? Why we don't want? Why not? Because we don't want. False ego is so much stopping. I will do it. Ahankara vimudhatma karta hamiti manyate. Recently, one very famous Telugu Bhagavad Gita teacher. He has got very big famous awards and other things. This person, he was speaking. What he said is, see, I recited all this Bhagavad Gita. Only person, I left all my, I was a playback singer and I left everything, and I'm speaking on this. And I have recited all the 700 shlokas, and I recited along with the translations and purports also. Nobody has done till now in India. And I say this with great pride that I have done this. Now I was thinking, Are, you are speaking Bhagavad Gita, but you are not applying Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is telling, Ahankara vimudhatma karta hamiti manyate. Out of false pride, person thinks he is the doer. You are telling you are out of great pride you recited Bhagavad Gita. What does it mean? He is a very famous speaker of Bhagavad Gita and everybody takes him as authority. But unfortunately, he is not even applying the shlokas, the philosophy. After hearing Bhagavad Gita, a person should become very humble and he should be, no, he should develop all good qualities. And now this fellow is developing pride. Now the problem is what? In the name of knowledge, these fellows are giving ignorance. Now he is speaking that I am proud. Then what is the message he is giving to the people who are taking him as authority? on Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, to become proud is natural. No, it is the cause of your not able to see the Lord. We are averse to the sense of subordination to the Lord. The pride is making you away from the Lord. This is what need to be understood. And now you got a national award. No? And I saw in the status, and it is not an outsider, devotee kept in the status. See, this person got award of speaking book. Because even they are not understanding that this fellow is not, he didn't understand only Bhagavad Gita. He is becoming proud. So what is the point in speaking Bhagavad Gita? You don't even know the purpose of Bhagavad Gita. That is the point. Because people, they are utilizing Bhagavad Gita to again continue the materialistic life only. Bhagavad Gita is not to make you continue your materialistic life. It is meant you to get out of this, to develop detachment, to gain transcendental knowledge. The problem is people are completely misled. These are now Kali as nice agent. Kali is using a Brahmana who is speaking Bhagavad Gita and propagating Kali's message. And people are royally cheated. Now, Kali is utilizing whom? Kali is utilizing a Brahmana and a speaker of Bhagavad Gita, and he is given award for it. And he is speaking, I am proud that I am speaking Bhagavad Gita. So what did you understand about it now? Now, Kali has Kali's job is very simple. See, he is speaking Bhagavad Gita. You are following Bhagavad Gita. You continue to remain in the material world, remain proud. You can never. This is they are averse to the sense of subordination to the law. This is the problem. And this is what is propagated, this is what is taught, to be proud, to have whatever self esteem. It's all bogus. We have to be submissive, we have to be grateful, we have to acknowledge it's not me, it is the mercy of my spiritual master I am able to do something. People say, but they don't mean only. They want credit for themselves. It don't work like that. And then Kali Yuga, all the demons are born in the family of Brahmanas, and they propagate adharma in the name of dharma. This is another very important factor of Kali Yuga. And many times the qualities that person exhibit are also not at all matching the person who follows Bhagavad Gita. If you are following Bhagavad Gita, we should have all good qualities. We should not become angry, aggressive. We should not give a political speech. Like on one occasion on uh, Bhagavad Gita Jayanti, the big personalities were called. He was also there. He is also considered one of the big personalities. Great, another spiritual leaders. And he is speaking in such a way like a politician only. He is not speaking the principles of Bhagavad Gita. Now, that means he is not applying. See, now we may say, Are Prabhuji, at least this person is speaking Bhagavad Gita, and others are completely averse to Bhagavad Gita. They are speaking against Bhagavad Gita. And why are you so much heavy on this person who is speaking Bhagavad Gita? We should be upset with the people who are condemning Bhagavad Gita, who are making fun of Bhagavad Gita, who are criticizing Bhagavad Gita. Instead of being heavy on them, why are you having on a person? At least he's speaking Bhagavad Gita, na? Now the point is, these people are, if we are taking in a general class, and then this is okay, that if we are talking to general people, then we say, yeah, this pillar is. But when we are talking to devotees, we should clearly tell, because these people are more dangerous than the people who are speaking against Bhagavad Gita. Because anyway, we are aware, oh, he's a demon. He's a demon, and we should not associate with him because he's condemning Bhagavad Gita. But this person comes as in a guise of a saintly people, and they are giving poison. They are more dangerous, because now to hear Bhagavad Gita, people go to him, and he's giving poison in the name of Bhagavad Gita. That's why Prabhupada is so heavy on Mayavada, because in the name of God they are giving poison. In the name of scriptures they are giving poison. So this is also same thing. These people are more dangerous than the people. At least I know that this person is demon, but I don't know this person is a demon, but he's because he's in the guise of a devotee. That's why we should be very heavy with these people to protect the people who are innocent, who really genuinely want to know the knowledge. We have to protect them from all these people who are, in the name of knowledge, they are giving, they are distributing ignorance. That's why we are very heavy. Because the closer you are, the more danger you can cause to a person. And these people are looks very closer. They don't understand what is principles. Because now what people think, like, I have my school alumni chat, and now people they post some philosophy there, and I try to help them. Arre, this is bogus. But they don't want to accept it because they have these bogus authorities. Based on them they are speaking, even though I'm telling the right philosophy. For them their authority is different. And who are the authorities? And these people who got award, national award, this award. Because they say, no, no, this person is national award, he is Bhagavad Gita speaker, he is telling, we'll accept him, even though the truth is something else. So this is the problem. So yeah, Umakant was telling, like Rahu Ketu standing in the line of Devatas trying to take the nectar. Yeah. So the disguise, these people, na, they are in a saintly dress. They are more dangerous because they will give poison in the name of, and they will make, no, they will make people away from Krishna. Janasya Krishna Vimukasya Daivat. They take away people from Krishna. All these, anyway, it is, I'll tell, analyst this class, Brahma Kumaris, Art of Living, Isha, all are bogus. 101% bogus people. I know this Ramakrishna. See, they are only helping people come to mode of goodness. But in terms of philosophy, who seriously follows them, na, they'll go to hell. But people, they just go, they are not so serious about it. They'll get some mode of goodness, and that much they'll benefit. But they cannot, whoever takes it into it, they're into it, they're gone. They're in great danger because they become averse from Krishna. That is the danger. But people, they just go some 1 week here, 1 week there, 1 week there. They're okay. They can be saved. But people who are so much into any of this hardcore, they look Hindu organization, they are propagating Hinduism, they are propagating Dharma, but propagating Dharma and royally taking people to hell. So we should be very careful with such people because Janasya Krishna Vimukasya Deva. They are taking people away from Krishna. That is the unfortunate situation. And yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, really, we are very fortunate that we are coming under Srila Prabhupada. Hearing all these things, what you shared now is really scaring, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, one thing you started with telling that Maya is trying to delude the jivas. The royal cheating you're telling, Prabhuji. So actually, in one place, Prabhupada is writing, Maya is doing a thankless job of being a matron, being a warden of this material world. She is she is doing a great service to Krishna as a warden. Prabhupada is written, Prabhuji. So Maya's role is to help all of us to go back home only, no, Prabhuji.
Maya's role is not to go back. Maya's role is to keep a living entity according to his desire in this material world. And if somebody's, and after taking so much punishment, if fortunate enough he get association of devotees, then only he will go back. From Maya's perspective, she is doing Krishna's job. From devotee's
Mm.
perspective, Maya is keeping all the living entities Janasya Krishna Vimukha Sadeva. So
But
Maya
she is
is just
also
keep.
like indirectly helping no project. Like only because of Maya, we get to know this world is not fit to live. It's got so much of
How many people
atrocities
come to
going.
know? How many people are suffering? And whole your city, how many people are coming for class? They don't know that they are suffering. Why they are not coming?
Prabhuji, they know, but they don't meet devotees. I mean,
That is the
they
point.
don't have a shukriti to come.
That is the
Yes,
point.
Prabhuji.
So when devotee come, na, they'll say, "Arey Maya is trapping you, come out." So when
Mm.
we talk in terms of that Maya is trapping you. Maya's
Mm.
perspective, she is doing Krishna's job. From our perspective, Maya is trapping you unnecessarily, so you come out of it. So when
Oh.
we don't say that Maya is doing good job for you, we say Arya unnecessarily. And Maya, that's why Maya has all these agents, Kali's agents. These are Kali's agents, and Maya's agents
Mm.
are much more subtler. And all these people who are on the top are agents of Maya only.
Mm.
So from our perspective, from devotee's perspective, Maya is trapping you. She is doing her job for
Mm.
Krishna. But when we see it,
Mm.
we want to tell, Arey, the Maya is trapping you. This is Maya. You close your TV and throw it out. So
Mm.
for Maya, the TV
Prabhuji,
is
you are
good.
telling the example of celebrities, no, Prabhuji. Like celebrities, they're enjoying. That's how Maya traps. But a common man who also, for example, I know many boys are trying to become like Dhoni or Sachin Tendulkar, Prabhuji, seeing their success in cricket. So they are trying a level best, but not even point, not one person is succeeding. So they also get, they also understand practically that not everyone can become Sachin or Dhoni, no, Prabhuji. So that is a like that is a practically.
Lakhs of youth, not just hundreds. Lakhs of youth are trying. That is how Maya,
That's
na?
true.
Maya knows. And unfortunately, na, these people who are on the top, they're in so much Dehatma Buddhi. They are so unfortunate. For them to come to Krishna consciousness is almost impossible only. They're so
Mm-hmm.
much in Dehatma Buddhi because so much people have praised them in that for their body, for their achievements. For them to come out of that identities becomes very difficult.
Correct,
That
correct,
means when we see some simple person, he is much more fortunate because he can come out of the
correct, Prabhuji.
Dehatma Buddhi compared to these people. They're much more
Correct.
unfortunate. Very rarely, very fortunate soul like now Hema Malini, she is a devotee, and of
Yes,
course she is semi-devotee. Of course she is devotee only, but it's quite rare such case.
Rajinikanth of South India.
Yeah, so
He's
some
trying to
very
get it.
rare people, they are fortunate, they are little humble, they know that it is all going to go away one day. So that sense of
Mm.
understanding, very few people get. But otherwise, they are in so much Dehatma Buddhi, they are very unfortunate in that way, for devotee's point of view. And person who is very simple, he don't have anything, is chanting happily. For us, we understand. At least he can come out of this mental world. He is coming out of this Dehatma. And
Mm.
these people on the top, na, they help people to continue into Dehatma Buddhi. They say, Beta, you also
Mm.
work hard, become Sachin. And parents are sending their children to all these training schools and all
Mm.
because they cannot do it. At least they want their children to do it, and they make them
Mm.
work very hard like that. And like, so this is all continuation, and they will try with their children if they could not do it. So, like that. So this whole
Correct,
world
correct.
is happily trapped like this. That's why I'm telling. The problem
Mm.
statement is not known to people properly.
Mm.
That's why they don't try for solution.
Thank you.
They need to understand the problem statement. Array, this is a problem, first of all. If you don't know that it is
Mm.
a problem, where is the question of trying for it?
Mm. Okay. Thank you. Prabhuji.
Okay, Umakant Prabhu is telling Rajnikant is the path of Kriya Yoga. He is not devotee. He is Upasaka. Some Mahaprabhu Babaji. Yeah, that is not possible also for everybody to come to proper devotional platform. Very, yeah, once upon a time he was. Then later on some devotee misbehaved, that's why he left. Yes, Mataji.
No, no, Prabhuji. Sorry, I didn't
Okay, okay.
lower my hand. But he was Prabhuji. Like I heard that he was into ISKCON. He was chanting 16 rounds also. But something had happened that he has left also.
Yeah, even devotee misbehaves. Actually, na
Oh.
devotees they don't give philosophy. That's why people leave. If you come na,
Mm.
you need to
Mm.
properly understand philosophy. Philosophy is not properly explained. People cannot continue.
Mm. Mm. Okay. Sure.
Sachipran.
Dandatana, Prabhuji.
Then
Prabhuji, actually, in one sense, like how Lord Shiva, being a Vaishnava, he he deluded by his by the philosophy and purporting the Mayavad. Exactly, all these people are actually helping Krishna because those people who don't want pure devotional service of Krishna, or it is actually a filter mechanism. If you see that one way, they are playing the role of a Lord Shiva in the today's world. Actually, Lord Shiva has come in the form of Shankaracharya, but all these people who are, taking away from Krishna, without the mercy of Krishna, how can they perform service, or how the people can get attracted to them? It is a Krishna only who is allowing them to attract to these people. Na? Nothing can move without the mercy of Krishna.
They are empowered by Maya, Prabhu. They are agents of Maya, not Krishna. Devotees
But
are agents. They are
Maya is also playing the role as per the desire of Krishna only. How can she independently function?
So now the point is there are two types of empowerment, Prabhu. One is from Yoga Maya, one is from Mahamaya. When great Vaishnavas they come, they are empowered by Yoga Maya, which directly helps Krishna. And some are empowered by Mahamaya. Now the point who are empowered by Mahamaya, the problem is that they continue to remain in this material world because they will remain in Dehatma Buddhi platform only. And the people who are impressed by that, they will also remain in this material world because they continue in Dehatma Buddhi. They continue identifying with the body and mind. So that is the problem. Now when devotees, they show that here it is said that karoti karmani kritavataro yanatma yeah, this previous shloka, he says that's here janasya krishna vimukasya adharma shilasya sudukkitasya anugrahaye charanti nunam. So this line anugrahaye, so now when devotees come, they will see that how maya is trapping. They want people to come out of this Dehatma Buddhi. That's why Bhutani Bhavyani Janardanasya, though they go around all the world telling people, come out of this. So these people are empowered by Yogamaya, the devotees. And these people are empowered by Mahamaya to keep people in this material world. Some people are helping who are empowered by directly like Prabhupada and Acharyas. They are empowered by Krishna to take the living entity out. Who are empowered by Maya, they are doing the job of keeping the living entity in this mental world. So both the jobs are completely opposite.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's why every word from Prabhupada is purifying our heart. Anything he speaks is purifying. He's empowered to purify. By reading Prabhupada's purport, our heart gets purified because that is the empowerment Prabhupada got from Krishna. Anybody reads books properly, they are saved. They are saved by Prabhupada's mercy. So here, Prabhupada writes, this is my humble attempt to translate knowledge in English, and even if one person becomes pure devotee, then I will consider it success. So Shyamukund Bro is sharing this. Umakant Bro?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes, bro.
So I just heard about the story of Pandavas. Heard means is not hearing. I was reading Bhagavatam yesterday when Pandavas were leaving the body. So was traveling to, actually what happened is that the Pandavas got into a divine plane by using the same material body is written in the Bhagavatam of Srila Prabhupada. With the same material body, Draupadi, Subhadra, and all the 5 Pandavas took the spiritual planes, divine planes, and they went to other loka, to the spiritual sky. So, is there any other, how it is possible? First question is that how Lord has so much mercy for these 5 Pandavas. And after that, anybody in the history is there who have got divine planes and they could leave this material body as it is without leaving it here, like Pandavas.
Yeah, Tukaram Maharaj.
Tukaram Maharaj is there. There is one directly went
And
with the
many
same
of
body.
them we may not know the story. Some are there in the Puranas also. Some of the sages and all, they also got this opportunity. And that is, and even Dhruva Maharaj, they say he just climbed the Vaikuntha plane and he went.
Acha, Dhruva Maharaj directly went. Kali Yuga, I'm telling. Kali Yuga, past 500 years, except from starting from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he delivered one dog. He was playing with small dog. And suddenly it went into the middle of the street, started dancing. Of course, it didn't went with the same body. It got 400 body. But same
Yes.
body, very some cases it may happen, but we may not know all of them.
Yes, yes. It is very rare, no? Usually.
Yeah, very rare.
Very rare, I can see. That I don't know why he loved Pandavas so much. Because they are sons
Because
of.
they are so malleable, flexible, they just did whatever he want. That's why. Even
Mm,
though he kept them in so much difficult situations, so many trials, they never
mm,
left him. Their love for Krishna continued increasing only, in spite of all the trials and tribulations. They're completely malleable. Whatever way Krishna want them to do, they are ready
mm.
to mold themselves. Krishna is completely sold out to them. Even in
Ah,
Srimad Bhagavatam, we see along there will be Dwaraka, there is Goloka, and then there is Hastinapur, where Yudhishthira and Pandavas are there. So Krishna goes there regularly to meet Pandavas.
you mean to say in the spiritual sky
Spiritual
also?
world also, there is separately place for Pandavas.
Acha, very nice, no? There also with the same
Yeah, we
body.
can meet them if we go.
We'll go. At least Vaikuntha planets we have to plan. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Gail Munshi.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, concerning Mahamaya, I'm trying to reconcile what we've been saying about her with what we've also been hearing in other classes, that that she's basically been getting a bad rap. That she is not this like demoniac person out to get us. Like devotees should see her as, when we are dealing with our anarthas or our temptations and so on, we should see that as Mahamaya trying to help us by showing us where our problems lie, with where it's like, as you say, if you don't know what the problem is, how can you solve it? So if Mahamaya does not show us where our weaknesses are, right, then we won't be able to try to address them. So in that sense, could we not say that Mahamaya is trying to help the devotees?
Yeah, she's how we look at it is, say, like we have an examiner and we know we will definitely fail in the exam. And when we see the examiner, we are fearful. But we know Krishna is there who is going to help me. And Maya is like that. She is giving so many tests, and I know I will always fail. So what we do, we start taking shelter. So what Prabhupada said is we should be sufficiently afraid of Maya because we are not going to pass our exams. She's so tough. She's really, really tough. We cannot come out of Maya's exam. That's why we are fearful of her, knowing that she has 10 hands and she is in all directions. She's controlling everything. That fear of Maya helps us for me to take shelter of Krishna, even though she's doing his job. But for me, I cannot pass. So what I do, I am more and more like Prabhupada said, what is the difference between you and me? Then devotee said, Prabhupada, you are pure devotee, this, that. Prabhupada said, no, I will never be affected by Maya, but you will be affected by Maya. And then Prabhupada goes into the temple hall and is offering prayers. Devotee asks, Prabhupada, what are you praying? Prabhupada said, I am praying to Krishna that I should not be affected by Maya. And devotee asks, Prabhupada, you said that you will not be affected. Yeah, because I am praying, that's why I will not be affected. That is actually what is our understanding. Like we know that Maya is doing Krishna's job, but it is so tough for us to come out of Maya. Daiviyesha gunamai mama Maya duratya. Krishna is saying you cannot come out of it. Mamevaye prapadyante. You take shelter of me. Maya metam. Then only you will be able to cross. So for us, we see that it is so difficult to come out of Maya. We are afraid of her, and we just say now we are kept alone and with all the objects of sense gratification. And we are given Japmala also. First of all, we'll say, first remove all these objects of sense gratification around me, then only I'll be able to chant. Because it is so distracting, we cannot do it. Maya is so powerful, we'll get carried away. We say, okay, let me do some time pass. Why so much bhakti also? For us, so difficult. That means Maya is so powerful. We should be afraid of Maya so that we take shelter of Krishna, knowing that she will never let us go out. We have to more and more take shelter of Krishna, and slowly, slowly, there is some chance that we can come out. Otherwise, there is no chance. Maya will not let us go. In that way, we are afraid because she is not letting us go. We take shelter of devotees and Krishna and say, okay, somehow, please help me. Because these three modes are so powerful. I cannot guarantee, like, if I am sent to heaven, will I chant Hare Krishna? I'll say, okay, this lifetime, let me enjoy heaven. When I go back to earth again, I will do it. That's why Krishna does not give so much sense gratification to devotees. So that is one of the questions that is asked in Bhagavatam 10th canto. That why Krishna, Lord Shiva's devotees are very prosperous and Krishna's devotees are not very prosperous. Because Krishna want to protect his devotees. He's not giving prosperity because that will distract them. Maya will trap them again. So in that way, we are afraid of Maya. Clear?
So, is there no? I wish I could remember what we've said in other classes, but is there no? I don't know, because you know, I don't know how to say.
So when Maya
Krishna.
is showing our anarthas, what you mean is like Maya is helping us to see our anarthas. That
Yeah.
is Maya is showing our anartha means Maya is giving that she's making us show that how much weak we are and how much we should take shelter of Krishna. In that way, Maya helps also because she will show, see, this is your weakness, this is your weakness, and now take shelter of Krishna. So we can, because our thought process is different, so we can consider in that way that Maya is helping me to take shelter of Krishna. So she is helping us to take shelter in that way by showing us our position.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that Krishna as our well-wisher. I mean, he would not deliberately send somebody to sabotage.
It is not sabotage, but it is to showing our reality to us. She is putting a mirror in front of us. She
Yeah.
is not doing anything which we don't deserve. She is not envious of us. She is showing us our reality. Like I may say, "Oh, I am not afraid. I am not afraid of Maya. This that." And then immediately within 5 minutes, like Narada Muni, he asks, I want to see your Mahamaya. Then Narada Muni got attracted to him. And Lord Shiva also told to Krishna. Of course, this is Yoga Maya, but the point why it is said is even Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, even they are also not free to make that point that they will get attracted. So what to speak of normal? Basically, Maya trying to keep a mirror in front of us, showing our reality. So now this is what you are. You will get trapped by even a small person comes and says, Prabhuji, you are so nice. Immediately the pride will come. So that is our anartha. So this is the problem which we have, and Maya is trying to show so that we take shelter of Krishna more and more. Yeah, in that way we can say the way we look at Maya is she is an agent helping me to surrender to Krishna.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you.
So there is one question chat box. As I understand, Mahamaya entangles us into the point of suffering so much that we then turn to Krishna. That's why Krishna wants, and so indirectly she helps. Even people suffer to a very great extent, they will not become devotees. That is not possible. Devotee becoming is only by mercy of a devotee. Somebody gets opportunity to associate with devotees, then only they will become devotees. Otherwise, it is not possible. People suffer like we are hearing. These people are sent to local mountain also. There also people are ready to suffer. You tell them you surrender to Krishna, we will release you. They'll say, you go to hell. We are not going to surrender. So this is how people respond. Duryodhana, till last moment, is not ready to surrender. He is dying. He won't want to surrender. Hiranyakashipu is dying in the hands of Narsingadev. He don't want to surrender. Ravana, the demonic mentality never changed. They just remain like that. There's no point. No need to. It's not that because they got some suffering, they will become devotees. Many people get sufferings. I have devotees who are working in hospitals. They can tell this. They see that people are so much suffering, and devotees go there and tell, chant Hare Krishna. They say no. So you are suffering. You are getting operations. You may die, but they will not. They will not agree to chant Hare Krishna. I have seen in my family also. They are dying, and you tell them, "Arey, now forget about everything. You chant." One of my devotee friend, he was telling his sharing with uh, uh, his mother-in-law. She was leaving her body, and she got cancer, and less time was remaining. And she told, "Okay, you help me read Ramayana." So he went and started reading one. After one page, she said, "Stop reading. I cannot hear it anymore." Because she was so much into reading of other books and all. Now she don't want to hear Ramayana, even though she has very few days left. And she left like that only. So people, Jammasya Krishna, Vimukasya Deva, don't want only. So that is not an impetus to surrender. The suffering for many of the people, they suffer, but they don't want to surrender. Yeah, so devotee association is most important. Without devotees, nobody can know about it. Not possible. Devotees are the and that anugrahaye charantinun. Only devotees they come and travel around the world to make living entities to see the alternative. That's why they are so very special. You should be very grateful. Prabhupada went, not that West people are not suffering, they are suffering, but because Prabhupada went, they became devotees. Otherwise, because of the suffering, they did not become devotees because of Prabhupada's mercy. Yeah, Matirna Krishna Parasat Bharatasatova. Yes. So we'll just take one shloka as we have to cover. We'll just read one purport of Prabhupada. Yata punasveka idam niveshya sete guhayam sanivrittavatti योगेश्वराधीश्वर एक एतत् अनुप्रविष्टो बहुधायतासीत्. He lies down on his own heart spread in the palm of the sky, and thus placing the whole creation in that space, he expands himself into many living entities who are manifested as different species of life. He does not have to endeavor for his maintenance because he is the master of all mystic powers and the proprietor of everything. Thus, he is distinct from the living entities. But the question regarding creation, maintenance, and destruction, which are mentioned in many parts of Srimad Bhagavatam, are in relation to different millenniums, kalpas, and therefore they are differently answered by different authorities when questioned by different students. There is no difference regarding the creative principles and the Lord's control over them. Yet, there are some differences in the minute details because of the different kalpas. So that means at different kalpas, the creation may be varying. And this is the point there. And then the gigantic sky is the metal body of the Lord called the Virat, and all the metal creations are resting on the sky or the heart of the Lord. Therefore, beginning from the sky, the first material manifestation, there is nothing but the Lord, and there is one without a second, and He is one without a second. The living entity in the material world are a separated part and parcels trying to enjoy here. The Lord is therefore the symbol of unity, and everything else comprises its different energies. The living entities are a superior energy, whereas matter is inferior energy, and the combination of these two energies bring about the manifestation of this material world, which is in the heart of the. So thank you all very much. We'll continue tomorrow. Hare Krishna.